Ethereum, denominated in Bitcoin, has been steadily declining for at least 3 years now. It's down 50% from its all-time high in 2021, and it's down 70% from its all-time high in 2017, over 7 years ago. This is quite interesting considering ETH has now had the merge, which made its supply schedule occasionally deflationary, meaning its supply actually decreases, making the supply of ETH occasionally more scarce. In addition to the merge, ETH just had an ETF approval. Starting July 26th, you could buy ETH in a brokerage account, but it's down 25% from the first time this ETF began trading. So ETH's performance has been disappointing, to say the least. But what's the best way to actually think about and value ETH? In my opinion, even if people are still using ETH 10 years from now for any sort of crypto, DeFi, smart contract product, almost all of these, which I think are complete vaporware, at least for now, then there's no reason the token should be much more valuable. In fact, it's probably massively overvalued, especially in Bitcoin terms. Money is a lot like language. There's a reason your community and your family only speak one language at the same time. It's the only way you'd be able to successfully communicate information to each other. Economic systems are the exact same way when it comes to communicating value and wealth. Economic systems converge on one best monetary tool. The market chooses the least uncertain asset with the best monetary properties: immutable, verifiable scarcity, divisible, portable, durable, and fungible. This is objectively Bitcoin, not Ethereum. You'll hear Ethereum proponents claim it's ultrasound money because its monetary supply sometimes decreases. However, this is completely missing the point. IBM stock could be considered ultrasound money. Total shares outstanding decreased from 1.3 billion to 0.9 billion from 2010 to 2020. Yet the stock was down in dollar terms, and it was massively down more than 99% in Bitcoin terms. It's not the nominal supply itself that makes something good money. It's the lack of future uncertainty regarding the supply and the asset as a whole. ETH has uncertainty around its future supply schedule and uncertainty around what ETH will even be in 5 years because of the Ethereum Foundation's ability to continue making consensus-altering changes. ETH is more like equity in a semi-decentralized organization. Now, this does not mean ETH is completely worthless. After the ETH merge, a portion of transaction fees is burned, kind of like share buybacks, and users are able to stake their ETH to earn yield, kind of like dividends. Now, like any equity, all of ETH's value is derived from the estimated present value of its future free cash flows. ETH's future free cash flows are based on how busy the network will be in the future, transaction fees. In my opinion, this leaves an interesting problem. If fees are high, DeFi gets built on other chains, including Bitcoin sidechains, Tron, Solana, or your other favorite altcoin. If fees are low, ETH has no future free cash flows. This means ETH cannot successfully scale for it to be a valuable token. If ETH finds a great scaling breakthrough, fees become low and the present value of ETH becomes low. If ETH doesn't scale, fees become high and DeFi gets built elsewhere. This is a nasty circular feedback loop until ETH just has a very low present value. Ultimately, all non-money layer ones have this value accrual problem that ultimately leads to a security issue. If ETH is worth less than $10 billion, it cannot securely settle $100 billion or more in stablecoins. Now, in the short term, markets can remain irrational, minting and trading monkey JPEGs, Ponzi's, meme coins, and dog tokens for billions of dollars. But in the long term, markets are more like a weighing machine than a voting machine. ETH and all cryptocurrencies other than Bitcoin are going to continue trending towards zero.